Cabos, Mexico. I'm Ashley.
Eric.
And we are coming to you guys with a HIIT workout, high intensity interval training. And so we're gonna keep the heart rate up, and we're gonna have some short rest periods in between each exercise. So we hope you enjoy. What you'll want to start out with is a block, or you can also use like textbooks at home, but you can keep that setting set to the side for now. More importantly, you'll need a mat and possibly a strap. So if you have a strap or a towel at home, both of those things can come in handy, okay? So you guys, we're gonna get started with a warm up, and then we're gonna show you exercise by exercise what to expect out of your class today, okay? And then we're gonna end with a lovely stretch. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So first things first, I'm gonna have Eric start on the mat seated. So let's start seated. We're gonna have the legs stretched out long. So what we're doing here is we're going to activate the glutes. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, and if the hamstrings and hips are a little bit tight, no problema. So you're just gonna sit up nice and tall, scoot the hips back just a little bit, good. And one glute at a time we're going to activate. So you're going to squeeze one side and then release, and squeeze the other side and then release. So you're literally just squeezing your butt. That's all you're doing, one side at a time. All right, so one side at a time. You'll squeeze and then you'll release. Kind of strange feeling. If you can, sit up nice and tall. See if you can pull your arms away from the mat. If that's comfortable for your hamstrings, your hips. If not, see if you can bend your knees a little bit. We're gonna do this a few more times here each side. Good. And then we'll release. From here, go ahead and roll on over to your hands and your knees, okay? In a tabletop position. Hands and knees. So we want the knees to be under the hips, we want the hands to be under the shoulders. From here, let's go ahead and take a couple cat-cows. So we're gonna reach the spine up to the sky, tucking the tail, tucking the chin into the chest, and then release and do the opposite. So the head looks up and the tail reaches up to the sky. Good. Inhale, cat, and exhale, cow. Do this a few more times here. We're just moving through the spine. Should feel really nice first thing in the morning. Good. And then from here, go ahead and take a neutral spine, so you're just coming in between the cat and the cow. We want to think about engaging our low core muscles, our lower abdominal muscles. So we want to think about your two lower ribs joining together or weaving in together towards the center. So with the toes staying curled under, you're going to hover the knees off of the floor while you slightly tuck your tail. So a little bit less than that, a lot less than that. Yeah, exactly. So the idea here is we're energizing, pressing down into the hands, we're slightly tucking the tail, we're really gathering those lower ribs together so we can start to feel the core activate. Breathe in, breathe out and release. And release the knees to the floor, and then let the hips kind of move from side to side. Find your breath here. We want to really connect to the breath so that we are able to get the most out of our workout today. Good, we're going to do this one more time. So you're going to breathe in, find that neutral spine, breathe out, knees hover, but just an inch. So I want Eric to come down just a little bit more. It's literally just like you're hovering a micro inch off the floor. Energize down into the hands, tucking the tail, really gathering the lower ribs under. Inhale and release that. Good, move the hips from side to side again. Good. I want you to fold and unfold this so that you're going basically into like a modified upward facing dog and a child's pose. So what it'll look like is just simply folding and unfolding the hips here. Inhale, and then exhale, let the hips come back. Good. You can modify this however you need to. So every body is different, right? We really want to honor wherever we are this morning. Breathing in, connecting to the breath, and breathing out, child's pose. Do it one more time for me, Eric. Inhaling and exhaling. Come on, back to your child's pose. Good. And then one vertebra at a time, you're Good, roll up through your vertebra one at a time. Okay, from here we're gonna do some hip opening, hip mobility work. So we're literally just externally rotating through the hips. Here we wanna think about keeping our core nice and engaged. So again, those lower abdominal muscles that you just felt in your tabletop position, you wanna think about really keeping those muscles engaged and active. So it's a little bit more in the core and less in the hip flexors. Now we're gonna go the opposite direction. So internally rotating into the hip. If this is really challenging your balance this morning, no problema. Just take a wall, take a chair, something nearby that is stable, okay? So we're literally just opening from the outside to the inside, outside to inside. Good. Find your breath. Good. And then let's go ahead and just take some big shoulder circles. So elbows can circle back. Good. Breathing in and breathing out, getting excited and ready for our workout this morning. Take it in the opposite direction. Good. All right, you guys, so hopefully you feel a little bit more warm. If you need a little bit more than that for yourself at home, I trust that you know what you need for your body to feel that you have the appropriate type of workout or warm-up for you, okay? So first things first, we have 3 different exercises to give to you this morning for the first round, and each of those will do 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. So the 20 seconds is your rest. We're always moving our feet. Okay, whatever that looks like for you at home, you can bounce, keep your feet moving. You can take like a little lap through your living room. Just keep your feet moving in between the exercises. That's what's most important so we can keep the heart rate up. We want to stay in that cardiovascular zone, okay? So the first one is a squat to a curtsy lunge. So Eric and I are going to demonstrate this to you. He's going to be doing more of the advanced movements this morning, and I'll be doing the modifications for you at home, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go right into a squat. We're going to take one leg and we're just going to move it behind. So we squat and then we lunge. So this is a curtsy lunge. It doesn't matter what you're doing with your arms, okay? I like to keep mine here. You can have them at your hips. You can move your arms forward and backward. And then from here, we'll do the other side, okay? So once we do the other side, we're gonna move into skaters. That's a lateral movement from side to side. And so the way this works is you're literally just hopping from one leg to another, and then you're touching the floor or you're just simply reaching for the floor. Yes, side to side. Trying to go in sync with Eric here, good. So obviously you can take your intensity up by really getting into that lateral hop. I'm exchanging my weight. Yeah? Good. The next one is the unburpee. You're gonna need your mat for this one, or not, depending on your surface at home. So the unburpee, I'll demonstrate this one. The reason I call it an unburpee is because I don't like the traditional burpee. So what we're gonna do is we're going to start standing. The more advanced version of this is hands come down. I have a deep squat going on here. I'm going to jump out into a plank, as long as that's available to my shoulders. I can push up here in a normal plank or come down to my knees, totally optional. I'm going to jump back in, my feet towards my hands, and then from here I'm going to jump up. Again, you can always take, you have options. You can always take the jumping out, you can always take the push-up out, okay? So just modify as you need to, or increase your pace if you want a little bit more this morning, okay? The modified version of this is simply hands come down, I step back instead of jumping back, I come down to my knees, push up, again optional, I set my feet back in, I stand or I jump, okay? So those are your 3, you guys. We're gonna get started. Take a deep breath. Make sure you have your water nearby. You'll probably also need your towel, okay? All right, you guys, so take a deep breath. Get ready. We have our squat to our curtsy lunge. Here we go. So 40 seconds on, y'all. 20 seconds off. Good. Now, if you're modifying this for yourself, you don't have to go as low. I want you to notice that this supporting leg here, the knee is going in the same direction as the toes, essentially. Yes. Good. You can obviously slow your pace down or you can pick your pace up. But I'm more interested about the quality of the movement versus the quantity of the movement. So we're always mindfully moving ourselves. Good, you guys, 8 seconds. Woo! This one's like a leg burner just to get started. Last one, muy bien. All right, so let your feet shuffle. If you want to take the bounce out, just simply tap your foot forward or side to side. Good, 10 seconds. It goes by really fast. We're gonna hit that other side, squat to curtsy lunge. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squat to lunge, squat to lunge. Notice the supporting leg. Is my knee going in the same direction as my toes? I want to keep my core strong here. Lower ribs drawing in. Easy modification. You could just come up and make this a bit more about the inner thighs, okay, especially if you have any knee conditions. Or you could use something for support in front of you. There's so many options. And last one, very good. Keep your feet moving. During the rest, we want to really take advantage of this time to find the breath again, to relax the shoulders, check in with the core. Yep, good. We have our skaters next. This is a lateral movement, side to side. Exchange your weight. Here we go, to the right. Good. Now, obviously, as you can see, Eric is like almost touching the floor. If I want to modify this, I'm not touching the floor. I'm just up a little higher. You can make it as difficult or as easy as you'd like. The world is your oyster. Move those arms, you guys. Breathe. You're doing great. Woo! 10 seconds. This is why we turn those glutes on in the beginning. Nice. Last one. Keep your feet moving. The unburpee is next. Have your mat handy. Eric is going to demonstrate the more advanced version. Get ready, Eric. Here we go. Right on the mat, or not. I'm going to show you more of the modified version here. So, I step in, I come up, I jump or I don't. You can start standing or you can start low. It's totally up to you. Just keep breathing. You guys are doing excellent. Take your time with this. Check in with what's going on with your form. You can literally go as slow or as fast as you want. The idea, 10 seconds you guys, is that you're focusing on your form. You're checking in with your breath. Last one, Eric, good job. Nice job, you guys. Woo, let's take a rest. 30 seconds of a rest here, then we're gonna get right back into it. Keep your feet moving, sip your water. It's always a good opportunity to take advantage in between the rounds. We're gonna go for 2 more of that. Get ready, you guys, it's coming up. 4, 3, 2, squat to curtsy lunge. Squat and lunge. Good. Let's keep that energy really high. '20 seconds. You guys are doing a great job at home. Let's look at the supporting leg, the knees going in the same direction as the toes. Really getting deep into that squat if you can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Muy bien. Keep the legs moving. Step touch if you want so that you're not bouncing. Good job, Eric. We're starting to break a sweat over here, you guys. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Squat to lunge. Squat to lunge. Notice, I'm going to turn this direction for just a moment. When I'm in my squat, this is what we call the butt wink, you guys. When the butt is sticking out. Here, when it's slightly tucked, I want the lower abdomen engaged. So we want to keep it really nice and strong. Almost there. 10 seconds. Beautiful. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move the legs. Skaters are next. Take a deep breath. Seconds, here we go. Choose your direction. Make sure you don't have anything that stands in your way here. Here we go, skate side to side. I'm gonna try to go in unison with Eric. Good. Lower ribs pull in, you guys were engaged. Again, make it more difficult. Reach for the floor, or not. Keep those arms moving in unison. Good. We're moving this morning. We're getting a bit of a detox going on. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet move. Next is your unburpee. Grab your mat. Get ready. You have 5 seconds. I'm showing the modification, Eric does the advance. Here we go. I can start down, push up, step in, and jump up. I'm activating my glutes when I stand. Good job, Eric. Nice job, everybody at home. Keep your breath. Keep your form solid. Make sure you're checking in with yourself. Good. 5 seconds, that's it. Finish strong, you guys. Last one. Muy bien, buen trabajo. Okay, here's your rest. You have 30 seconds. We come back for one more of that. One more. Sip your water. That's it's a quick 30, right? Go right back to your squat and curtsy lunge. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's begin. Squat to lunge. Squat to lunge. Relax your shoulders. Hug your low ribs in. Take that tail. If it's sticking out, tuck it in. Low ribs. Good. Nice work, you guys. Wherever you are in your squat, your toes can be slightly pointed out. It's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Feeling those legs. How about you, Eric?
Good morning.
Good morning, thighs. Good morning, booty. All right, 10 seconds, you guys. Get ready. Other side, squat to curtsy lunge. 4, 3, 2, empezamos. Let's begin. So earlier I was mentioning we can keep the toes slightly pointed out. The reason being is, especially for women, and for men too, the way that our pelvis is designed is so that we can have a little bit of external rotation in the hips, okay? 10 seconds, you guys. So it's important to really tune into what feels good in your squat for your body. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs move. Skaters are next, right?
Yep.
All right, you guys, here we go. Get ready. Keep breathing, keep moving. Here's 5, 4, 3, laterals, skates. Good. Remember, make it even more challenging by really exchanging that weight, increasing that leap from side to side. Good. Find your breath. Keep breathing. We can't see you, but we trust that you guys are making this workout as best as you possibly can for yourself this morning. We're getting our sweat on together. We know we're in this together. Good. Last one, right here. Nice job, you guys. Feet are moving. On burpee is next. Pull out your mat, whatever you need. All right, Eric, get ready. Get ready and go.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys, here we go. Step in, step up if you're doing the modification. Notice that Eric is doing the jump up, jump back. Good. I almost feel like I'm cheating, having him do all the hard stuff, but you guys need to know that there's always options, right? Last one, right here. Woo! Nice work, you guys. And one more for good measure. So take a lap in your living room, wherever you are. Just keep moving your feet, sip your water. We're gonna go for the second set of exercises. So demonstrating for you while you're moving your feet at home and sipping your water, we're gonna do a single leg lunge, forward and backward. I'm gonna demonstrate what this looks like from the side. Right leg, in this case, moves forward. As you can see, when I come down in my lunge, my legs are at a 90, both the front and the back. Yeah, you can see that? So, I'm not in this super duper high lunge if I were doing a yoga class. So, I wanna lower myself down. Okay, shoulders are down, straight down. And then as I come up, here's the more advanced option, is I'm gonna slide that front leg to the back. And I'm going to do the same thing to the back. So, forward and back. Now, you might hear in the audio here, I'm sort of dragging my foot a little bit. You can take the drag out completely, or you can keep the drag. It's totally up to you. It's really all about your balance here. Another option is just to stay. You can hold on to something, the wall or a chair here, to stay in that stationary lunge. And then we'll do the other side. Mountain climbers with cross lateral legs. So I'll demonstrate that one as well. Let Eric have a little rest here. So, more advanced option. I'm going same knee to same arm, same side. Okay, and then crossing, coming back. So, cross, same arm. Okay, in whichever manner you choose to start with. All right, so I'm just doing one side and then cross lateral. From there, we have a tricep push-up. You'll need your mat for this one. So from here, the advanced option is lower down, come up. Excuse me, that was actually terrible form. Hands here, they're actually gonna be right under my shoulders because it's triceps, not chest. So my elbows are gonna pull in next to my sides, then I'm gonna push up, okay? If your upper body strength isn't, if you're not super strong in your upper body, take this option here, okay? So we wanna get the weight out of the shoulders and put the strength into the back of the triceps. So option B, modification here, knees down, or my favorite one actually is to come into table, I lower down, my elbows hug in, and I press up. That really targets the triceps. The people that come to the 50-50 class, you know all about that one. So those are your options there, you guys. Have your mat handy. We're gonna get started right now. So again, take a deep breath. We're starting with that side lunge, single leg lunge, forward and backward. Here we go. So take the leg forward and then bring it backward. If I want to just stay in a stationary lunge, I also have that option. It's like a teeter-totter. Forward and backward. Move your arms however you want to move them. I love to keep my arms moving, so this feels natural to me. Do what feels natural to you. Good. Nice job. From the side. Try not to hit your knee on the floor. Be gentle with yourself. Good, you guys. Last 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Another leg burner. Keep your feet moving. Same thing, other direction, other side. So step touch if you don't want to do that boxer shuffle, bouncing in the knees. Just be mindful. Other side, you guys, here we go. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Forward and backward. Notice, as we're doing this, like before, the ankle and the knee stay in the same line, okay? I'm not taking the knee way over, and I'm not going way back. I'm also not leaning forward into this. I'm staying lifted. My heart and my chest are lifted. My hips are pressing just gently forward, down and up. Nice job, Eric. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet move. If you want to keep the heart rate up, I recommend taking it up to a shuffle, okay? You could also, if you are really extreme, you can take some jumping jacks in between, okay? So whatever you're feeling up to this morning. Mountain climbers, cross lateral. So we're all gonna come down. You can use a mat here or not, totally optional. So I'm gonna do the modification on my knees. Eric is gonna do the full one. So cross, same side. Cross, same side. You can start with the same side and then cross, whatever you prefer. It doesn't matter. We're just doing a cross lateral movement. So we're waking up the bottom core. Hands are energized, they're pressing down. You're doing great at home, you guys. Keep breathing. Stay strong in your core. You got this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now I want you to stay here. Grab your mat if you need it, unless you're already on it. Okay. Tricep push-ups, you guys. So, here we go. Option A, more advanced, lower down and up. And then you might decide, you guys, if you want to start here, you start here. If you want to do, the last 20 seconds here in table, then do it here in table or modify it here, okay? So find your breath, keep going. We have begun, you guys. We have started. So again, my favorite is just right here in this table with my toes curled under. Eric's doing more advanced, but he can come down to his knees at any time, okay? So it just means when you come down to your knees that you're choosing good form. You're choosing the quality over the quantity, right? That's super important. Finish it up, you guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, Eric. Last 1. Good job. Shake those arms out. Move your mat away. 30 seconds. We come right back to our lunges. Keep your feet moving. Shake your arms out. Shoulders relax. Good. Yep. Whatever you want to do, just keep moving. All right, you guys. So we're going back to that single leg lunge, forward and backward. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take it forward, take it back, or remain stationary. I want to see the glutes nice and engaged. I'm pressing up through all 4 corners of my front foot. The back ball of the foot is pressing up as well. So I'm engaging in both glutes, I'm engaging in both legs. You guys are doing great. Relax those shoulders at home. You're doing great, Eric. Last 8 seconds. We're working hard over here, you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out, keep them moving. We're gonna give you guys a really good stretch in the end, I promise, okay? Good, so other side, single leg lunge. Here we go. Forward and back. Nice. Stationary option. Notice I'm going straight down, straight up, not leaning over, not leaning way back. My legs aren't super wide. I'm keeping them somewhat close together. Squeeze those glutes as you come up, you guys. You're doing excellent. Nice job, Eric. Nice job, everyone. Woo! It's a leg burner.
I feel it.
We're both feeling it, you guys. I'm sure you're feeling it at home. 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Nice. Mountain climbers next. Grab your mat if you need it. Hustle, hustle. We only have 20 seconds in between, so we want to make the most of it. Here we go. Mountain climber, cross lateral. Advanced, cross it, same side. Cross it, same side. You guys, if you want to change it up, feel free at home. You want to kick up your intensity? Do some high knee mountain climbers. This one is engaging a little bit more of the obliques. I wanted to give you guys some ab work in here. You have options. You're doing great. Find your breath. Quality over quantity. Quality is what sustains the body, right? Beautiful. Last 2, Eric, you got this. Last one, come on you guys. Last one, very good. Pop it up, sorry, don't come up yet. Tricep push-ups. I'll demonstrate my favorite. Eric goes advanced, unless you want to change it up. So, he'll do a few advanced, and then at this point, because he's been working so super hard, he can take it down to his knees. Okay, so start with the challenge, and then modify as you need to, okay? It's not just one or the other. Beautiful, you guys. If you're here, no matter where you are, whichever position, keep the abdominal muscles really strong and engaged. Good. Woo! I see some sweat dripping. 3. Come on, you guys. 2 and 1. Very good. Jump that back up. Slowly bring yourself back up. We're gonna get sunned here. Woo! Move your arms, move your legs, take your water, sip, don't chug. All right, we're gonna go right back into one last one. And then we've got a few surprises at the end, and I still wanna give you a good stretch. It's going by so fast, you guys. All right, here we go. Get ready for your single leg lunge. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Find your breath. Now at this point, your legs are probably on fire. They're probably a little bit tired. So, if this doesn't work for you, and your form starts to get sloppy, I want you to take it here. All right? We can really focus in on this work at isolating, maintaining this stable pelvis. Last 3, 2, 1. Good, shake it out. Bounce, step touch, just move. You can also take those legs back. This would probably feel good right now for your quads. Little butt kickers. That's what we are. 3, 2, other side, otro lado. Here we go. Single leg, forward and back. So, Eric is being sure to press up out of all 4 corners of the feet. Big toe side, pinky toe side of the ball of the foot, and the back 2 points of the heel. We're really pressing out, almost as if you're exploding out. Yeah? Good. Stay here, you guys. Stay with it. This is your last one. We're getting the sun right now, so we're about to get blazed. Last 3, 2, and 1. Muy bien. Side to side, shake it out. All right, getting ready for your mountain climbers. You have all the options. All right, let's get to it. 4, 3, 2, empezamos. Here we go, side and cross, side and cross. You guys take it up to a tempo that works for you. If you want to take it up, I want to see those shoulders a little bit round in between the shoulder blades. Energizing down through those hands. Okay? Good job, Eric. Good job at home. We're almost there. You guys, 10 seconds. Side and cross. Side and cross. Or normal mountain climbers. Last 3. Here's 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Stay down. Get that mat. Tricep push-ups. Get ready. Take a deep breath. Tuck the tail. Slightly energize down through the hands. Here we go. Down and up. Or the next level to make it more advanced here. But do you have your hands narrow? Just right under your shoulders. We're pressing straight up through those triceps. Notice that I'm not butt winking here. I gotta keep that core super engaged. All right? Good job, Eric. Here we go. Last 3. 3, here we go. 2. Last one at home, you guys. Woo! Take a big child's pose stretch. Reach our arms long. Breathe in. We don't want to stay down too long. We want to come up just nice and slow because our heart rates are a bit elevated right now. And then we're going to move into some stuff on the belly. Take your water, just a little bit of a sip right now would be a good idea. All right, we're gonna go 10 seconds into our lat pull on our belly. So everybody, let's do this together. On the belly, we're gonna reach those arms out long. Your gaze is down so that your neck is long. I'm still engaging the front of my body. Even though my belly's on the floor, I still want to engage the core, okay? So slide the shoulders down the back. I'm reaching forward, inhale, and exhale, pulling my elbows towards my rib cage. Inhale, reach the arms long, exhale, and pull. Now, the tops of my feet stay pressed down into the earth. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, good. 10 seconds more. Inhaling, exhaling. Gaze is down, neck stays long. I'm engaged in my core. 3, 2, and 1. Take the hands, overlap them, rest the side of your face, then take your hips, I don't know if you can see, and just move them from side to side. Take a deep breath. We're gonna go back for one more of that. And we have a couple for the core, and then we're gonna stretch you guys out. You're doing great, but I want you to stay focused right now, okay? All right, so here we go. Gaze is down, neck is long, hands slide under the shoulders to start. I wanna slide my trapezius, upper shoulder muscles, away from my head and my neck. Do this with me at home. Take your hands to your shoulders like this, and then take your elbows in, squeeze your elbows in next to your sides. Do you feel the sides of your body start to light up? Hopefully yes. That's what we want to feel. Tops of the feet press down. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale, elbows squeeze in. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale, elbows squeeze in. Now at home, if you're there, if it's available to you, have the extension in your spine. You can start to bring yourself up a little higher doing this. But there's really no need to. Keep the front of the body engaged. You guys, 4 more here. Come on. Breathe in, breathe out. See if you can access that place in between the shoulder blades. Last 2. Exhale. Last 1. And breathe out. Muy bien. Now, take your hands, slide them under your shoulders. Press yourself up into a table. Before you go straight back into child's pose, just let the hips move from side to side. Now, start to take some circles in your pelvis and in your shoulders. Okay? So before we go from an extension to a flexion in the spine, let's just find a little bit of that neutral spine in between first. And then we'll take it into child's pose. So breathe in, breathe out, send those hips back into child's pose. Now feel the flexion in the spine. The hips are reaching towards your heels. Really, really stretch everything in between. Take your hands, move them over to the right side, and feel the left side body start to draw away from the direction of the hands. Release the head and the neck. If this is not available to your knees, I want you to take a blanket or something. You can even take your mat, fold it in half, slide it under your knees. This is a lot of deep knee flexion, so just be wherever you are this morning. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, come over to the other side. Stretch out long the side body. Opposite, opposite arms and hips. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, come back to the center. Now we're going to take a seat here. I want you to scoot your bum up to the top of your mat. So, we're gonna go for 15 of what I'm about to show you, okay? These are called V-ups. I'll demonstrate the more advanced version and then we'll show you the modified version. So the advanced version of this, we're gonna lie down on our backs. Arms go behind our head. Using the abdominal strength to pull your arms up, to pull your shoulders up, the legs are going to follow suit. This is a big one, you guys. This is going to require a lot from the low back, so please be mindful if you're going here. I'm going to show you the modified version for that in just a moment. So inhale, down, and exhale, up. Woo! Now, Eric's going to do 2 more of this. I'm going to show you the modified. My knees just go bend. That was great English. My knees bend, my feet flex, okay? So, arms come back, knees stay bent. Okay, good, Eric. And you can rest. I also have the option of doing one leg at a time, and then I switch. Inhale, and then I exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. So there's so many different options, you guys. You could also take this simply, arms come up, and then just reach your chest and your heart towards your toes with your elbows out, okay? Just modify it however you need to. Make it more hard, more advanced, or a little easier. Okay, so here we go. We've got 15 of these. Whichever direction you decide to choose, let's go. Up and down. So here's one option. Here's another option. You can also catch the backs of your knees. I can come out to a 45 degree and I can hug my legs back in. Good. Breathe, inhale and exhale. I'm just showing you all of the possibilities here, okay? So you choose one that works for you. Good job, Eric. I can see he's working hard, you guys. We're working hard here. And finish up the last 2. The last one. Reach your legs and your arms out long. Very good, you guys. Let your hips move from side to side. And then we're gonna do one last one for the obliques. So move yourself on over to your side, press yourself up to a seat. So, remember in the beginning, I mentioned to you it'd be a good idea to have a block or a towel. You have a yoga block. You can also use a towel in place of this. So, this is optional. You don't have to use it for the next one, but you can. It's gonna make it a little bit more integrated into the transverse abdominis muscles, those corset muscles, okay? So, what this looks like is you're gonna take your towel or your block or your Pilates ball if you have one at home as well. You're gonna take it in between your thighs. Hug the tissue, the muscles around your block, your towel, or your ball, okay? So we wanna keep the feet flexed here. We're gonna rock on back to our sitting bones. Release the shoulders, and we're gonna take the arms side to side. It's like a Russian twist, okay? Now notice you all that my legs are not moving. My knees don't move, my hips don't move. I'm very stable in this part of my body. It's just my arms and my torso that's moving side to side. If I wanna make this more advanced, the option, this is a tricky one, but I know you can do it, is side to side. Legs go in opposition of the arms. I'm squeezing in, y'all, with this block really super hard. I need to keep my knees close to my chest to make this more about my core and less about my hip flexors, okay? So, there you have it with your oblique twist, your Russian twist, whatever you want to call it. Let's go for 20, okay? We're gonna just end this on a super high note. Here we go. So, you can also make this more advanced by reaching your legs up long. I prefer not to do that because it's more hip flexors, more iliopsoas. We want to get out of the psoas. We've been working that a lot today with our exercises, and I want to get into the deep layers of my core, okay? This block, or your towel at home, or your Pilates ball, squeezing this in is going to help to engage the pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor muscles is also part of the other core muscles, the deep, deep core muscles that we tend to neglect, okay? So breathe. You should be finishing up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Way to work. I want you just to lie on your back, stretch out from fingertips to toes. See if you can just point your toes and reach your fingertips as far away from yourself as you can. Eric is going to just demonstrate a line here for a moment, stretching from one end to the other. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead and take the right knee and hug it into the chest. And from here, I'd like you to take little circles around in one direction, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Go ahead and reverse that circle, taking it in the opposite direction. And then from here, let's go ahead and take the left leg. We're going to bend the left knee, taking the left foot flat on the floor. So we're actually just going to come to this position. I'm just going to move you around here. So take your foot to the floor, bend that knee. Now bend this right knee as well, that you just have bent. You're going to cross it over the left for a figure 4 stretch. Now you guys, if you have a wall at home, the wall really comes in handy for this stretch because you can literally just take this foot off of the floor and put it up against a wall. Imagine that I'm your wall, okay? This is a great assist at home. The wall is perfect for this stretch so that you don't have to do a single thing but just focus on your breath and focus also on taking your tailbone and reaching your tailbone down towards the floor. Keep this foot here on top flexed. We want to protect your knee. You can take your arms out into a T. You can do whatever you want with your arms. If you're assisting yourself and you're hugging your legs in, then you would thread, let me show them Go ahead and uncross the legs. And then take both knees and hug both knees into the chest. We want to sort of like reset ourselves here before we just jump into the other side, okay? So now Eric is going to take his right leg, he's going to stretch his right leg out long. Good. The left knee hugs in. He's going to just draw those miniature circles, circumducting right there into the hip joints. We work those hips super hard today, you guys. You should be really proud of yourself. Right now is a good time to tune in, to check in with the breath, just to sort of reset yourself, come back into the moment. Good. And then same thing on the other side. So just bend that right knee, taking the right foot flat to the floor. Take this left leg, you're going to cross it over your right. Flex this top foot and then bring that foot up for me, Eric. Good job. Again, if you have the wall to assist you here, is so perfect. We're going to think about taking the tailbone and reaching the tailbone down towards the floor. He's just going to relax here. His upper body, look how relaxed and happy he is right now. Put a thumbs up. So we're just breathing. Your hips shouldn't be too high. They should really be staying a bit grounded here. Breathe in and breathe out. Release that stretch. Good. Now take those legs and stretch them long once again. Take your right knee and hug it into your chest. And then from here, we're going to take this leg and we're just going to stretch it up to the sky for a nice hamstring stretch. Now you guys, if you have your yoga strap at home or just any strap or your towel, you can use this right now, especially if you need a deeper assist. You would just hook it around the ball of the foot or somewhere between the ball and the arch of the foot and then start to really hug that leg in closer to the body. Notice that Eric's leg is long. He has just a side of have a soft bend in the knee here, just a soft bend, okay, so that we're not really trying to overstretch the ligaments or tendons. This heel is reaching up long towards the sky. Good. Bend the knee back into the chest here. And then from here, I want him to release the strap. He's going to take, the right leg and his left hand on the outside of his right leg, and he's just going to bring it across the body for a nice twist, okay? His right arm just came out long to the side, so that right shoulder is really staying grounded. Now you guys at home, if this is too deep for your back, too much flexion or rotation in your lumbar vertebra, you can take both knees, hug them into your chest, do the same thing as Eric is doing now. It'll just take the major rotation out of the low spine. Good. So we're breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. We're going to inhale and bring this back to the center. Exhale, stretch the leg out long. And then do the same thing to the other side. Hug the knee in. Actually, we're going to start that hamstring stretch first. So, yeah. So if we have the strap, we can use the strap here. This leg that's on the floor, this foot, notice that it's flexed, right? The leg that we're stretching here remains long with a soft bend in the knee. And you can release your shoulders a little bit here. So, yeah, exactly. So you have to sort of find that balance. You're using a bit of your biceps to draw the leg in, but we're really trying to maintain the softness in the shoulders here. Good. Go ahead and remove the strap. You guys at home, please stay as long as you can in these stretches. You don't have to go with our pace. So take your knee, exactly hug it in, and you're going to move it across the body, cross-laterally for a nice hip stretch here. And low back, you're getting a big twist. Again, if it's too much twisting, it's too deep of a twist, just simply bend both of those knees and take those legs over. That opposite shoulder, the arm that's reaching out long, stays grounded on the floor. We're compressing the digestive organs here. Super good for first thing in the morning. We're sweating, we're detoxing. This is the best. Inhale, bring yourself back to the center. You might want to do some deeper stretches for your chest, okay? Do some things on the wall where you can really open up. We did some push-ups today with those burpees, so unburpees. and maybe do some for your triceps, but here it's really good to just lengthen, find length in the back, release the low back, releasing the sides of the body, the arms, the head and the neck. And I'd like you just to finish here, just end here and enjoy this nice child's pose. For tomorrow, we're going to have an all levels yoga class at 8:30 a.m. We'll be here at that time. This is Cabo time, so we're currently on mountain time. So for those of you on the Pacific side or the East Coast, just know that we are back on mountain time after our time change. So all levels yoga tomorrow with Michelle Slade, right back here. So we'll see you guys then. Stay and stretch a little bit more if you can. Drink your water, enjoy your day. Love to you guys.